Good morning. How are you today? Good, good. Welcome to Introduction to Psychology. Today we are going to begin to a new chapter, which is chapter 4, consciousness. Yeah, so supposed to be, you need to be fully waking up right now, right? Anybody feel like a little sleepy and tired and I don't know what's going on here. It can be possibly, but we're going to talk about all different kind of consciousness and unconsciousness too. So last week, we divide, not last week, last Tuesday, we divide the group, and maybe your interesting group can be, those are papers. Yeah, those are papers. So maybe we can rearrange our spot a little bit because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different groups, and our all leaders are here. Yeah, so those are all the papers. Yeah, we are gonna cover. We don't need to answer everything. That's okay. Yeah, you can kind of answer several things based on the textbook information, or maybe you can Google and you can research. You can search. That's okay. Yeah. So, but your team try to present as much as possible all the information. Okay, but work together, try to answer each question together, and maybe at the end of the class, we can kind of come up with maybe discussion, and maybe I think so, maybe I have those experience, and all things, okay? Yeah, and anybody you did dream journal? Somehow you, okay, yeah, one person, yeah, 2 people. So you can share your dream during those dream team, when the dream team present their work. That would be really awesome. So anybody, you need a paper? I kind of give you paper individually. So, okay. Here you go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And here you go. Here you go. Mm-hmm. So everybody got one? Yeah? Good. Okay. So can you raise your hand if you are interested about sleep? Yeah, including leader, our leaders and sleep leader. You are the sleep Caitlin? Yeah. Okay. So I guess since the group is near here, can you maybe having a group maybe here? Yeah, is it okay? Like, so you can stay here and then maybe everybody try to. And how about dream? Dream. So you are the leader of the dream, right? Yeah. So near here, can you make a group as a dream team? Yeah. Is it okay? So people kind of choose the dream, maybe get together here. Okay. How about hypnosis? Okay, I know, and Caleb should be the leader, but I guess you can be leader too. He's not here yet, but yeah, I mean, I will be together. We are the team together. Yeah, good. So try to answer, yeah, and those questions. So would you like to be, you can stay there. Yeah, maybe he may come a little late. Okay. How about psychoactive drugs? Raise your hand. Okay. So here, psychoactive drugs. Only 2 people? Raise your hand. Psychoactive drugs. Okay. Okay. How about meditation and mindfulness? Meditation and mindfulness? This is really cool topic. Yeah?
Well, I'll meditate by myself.
Okay, so it's okay. Maybe we can work together. Yeah, meditation and psychoactive drugs and even hypnosis. Would you like to join with us? Yeah, so maybe you can kind of come closer to us. Yeah, so we are all good now. Right? Yeah. So talk together who is next to you. And how would you answer those questions, right? Based on the textbook information and my PowerPoint. And also you can Google and research. Okay? Good? Yeah? Good. Awesome. Okay. So I have a textbook. So if you want to get some information from the textbook, it's good too. And then feel free to Google the information too. Okay? So we have a 3 big group here. I mean, it's okay. So we have hypnosis. Have you ever got hypnotized? No? But this is like a very interesting topic for you.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to know what it's real or not.
Okay, good. Oh, your team leader is right there. So maybe you can work over there. Yeah, with maybe kind of your spot. Yeah. So come here. Yeah, your team is right here. Yeah. Would you like to maybe, either way is fine, but it will be your team. Yeah, talk together. Okay. You can sit there and then maybe talk together. It's up to you. Yeah. Okay. So Anybody psychoactive drugs? Okay, Dominic, yay! So maybe you can kind of have a group right here, maybe moving a little bit toward this. Yeah. So here, would you like to move? Yeah, kind of a little bit move here, so don't bother each other. That's perfect. Now we are all good. Okay. Yes, sure. Okay, here you go. Okay, hey, how are you? Are you interested about mindfulness and meditation?
Am I what?
Interesting about mindfulness and meditation, or we've been talking about those discussion group. Were you on Tuesday?
No, I was
Oh,
sick.
oh, okay, okay.
No, I've been sick.
Okay. So if you
I
can,
have been meaning to. I was gonna email, but I thought I'm coming today, so I just talked to you after class to see like what I missed or anything like that.
yes, but whenever you missed it, you need to email me before you're
Okay.
missing, so I can
Okay.
kind of count that as an attending. But yeah, I will understand. But we can talk together. So can you be maybe part with the meditation and mindfulness? Yeah. So maybe you can sit by Josh over there. So come here, right here. So Josh, I recruited one team member for you. Yeah, so maybe you can sit right there. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so let's work together. Okay, choose your favorite color, and then you can kind of present as all the answers, and it can be like a poster and maybe simple bullet mark, and it's all good. You're welcome. And choose one of your favorite color and try to put the information over there, and maybe it can be like a simple poster. And we are only one meeting, like one team. You're the team, okay? Yeah. So try to answer those, and it can be like a poster and bullet point, and maybe try to give some information, because each group will present their work at the end of the class. Okay, good? Okay. Maybe can you choose any paper, and then it can be your group paper.
Oh, you want us to write the answer?
Yeah, if you can maybe try to answer the question, or it doesn't need to be all the literally all the word to word here. You can make a little poster, maybe kind of little one drawing indicating hypnosis, maybe, or bullet point. We just can you talk together important factors, because at the end I'm gonna maybe call you. Can you present your work, and you can kind of share with us? Okay? Yeah. Okay, so can you choose your maybe favorite color, and you can, maybe try to little bit of summarize here, or maybe draw one indication and anything you want to kind of present as a big answer of your team. Yeah, that would be good. So you're the same team right here? Yeah, all the group? Yeah, everyone? Okay. Okay, can you choose one paper, and maybe you can kind of draw. You like that one? Yeah, so you can maybe draw maybe some bullet point and what's your kind of your team's effort. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Okay, can you choose any your favorite color paper, and then try to maybe answer and summarize, maybe kind of draw one picture. Yeah, kind of maybe our team want to talk about dream or maybe sleep. And maybe you shouldn't, maybe you should, and maybe you can kind of summarize. Yeah, you've been kind of talking together. You like this? Yeah, questions. Maybe it can be all the answers, or maybe just a simple drawing, and you can kind of explain. It's okay, but yeah, you can kind of put the information there. Yeah. So you're Amaya?
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. So you haven't sick? That's what you say? Okay. If you are sick, there's like a module, each chapter discussion board. You can kind of adding on what did you want. I'm gonna count that. Okay, good. Okay, you can kind of do the attendance. You feel okay? Everything goes well? Okay, yes, good.
So, and what is this?
I think maybe why don't you make a little kind of poster, maybe kind of big idea
Can we like
and
write our answers like on the back?
yes, yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah. You feel like it's a good topic for you, Maya?
Yes.
Okay, I kind of randomly assign you, but hope you like it.
Yeah. I take a question on like okay, mindfulness is probably like checking in with yourself, right? It's like just being mindful, like yeah, I'd say so. Like mindfulness, just checking in with yourself. That's what it means. Or
So based on the textbook information, you can try to, that's your kind of main job too. What's the difference of mindfulness and meditation? You can kind of read that part and then figure it out, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna leave for your decision, okay? Hello, how are you? What is your interesting topic? What was your interesting topic? The group-wise, like a sleep team, dream team. You are here on Tuesday, right?
I was not.
Oh, you're not. Okay, so with the chapter 4, we kind of divide the group and we made a group leader and try to discuss and combine and maybe present it together. So there are topics, sleeping, dreaming, and hypnosis, psychoactive drugs, and meditation. We are kind of less people, hypnosis, psychoactive drugs, and meditation. Is there anything you maybe interesting about topic you want to kind of join the group?
Say hypnosis.
Hypnosis. So this is the group, if you don't mind. So you have a new member right here who's interesting about hypnosis. Here you go. Yeah, this is your paper. You can have those. Yeah.
just because I feel like
Is it dream team or sleeping? Sleeping. Are you doing good? Sleeping team? Yeah? Good? Okay. Is it like a sleeping or dreaming team?
We're dreaming.
Oh, dreaming, kind of divided. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I love it. It's kind of smaller group. Awesome, awesome. So who will be the leader of this group? Okay, good. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so this is like a dream 1 and dream 2 team.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're taking the last page
Okay.
numbers.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very
so
good.
we've got a big crowd here.
Yes, yes, yeah. You interesting about the dream too? Yeah? And also I know you dream a lot.
I don't really dream all that much.
Okay, but you
It's just most of the dreams that I've had are notable to me in some way. I typically only dream if I
All right,
have enough
we're gonna
rest.
go on to more.
okay.
They were the thing.
Yeah, yeah. You can kind of share with us. Okay.
I have what hasn't happened before.
you said this is a poster, right?
Yeah, I mean either poster or maybe summarize of your discussion and bullet point of the key point. It's really freestyle, so it's really up to you. I really respect. But I'm so excited about your group specifically because you're gonna lead 10 minutes meditation or maybe some yoga or maybe breathing exercise. Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, you can talk together. Yeah, you can kind of maybe lead 5 minutes and 5 minutes. That's okay too. Okay.
I feel like mindfulness and meditation, what I had written, it's literally everywhere. It occurs all the time. So like,
So, mindfulness, that's more like a without any judgment. You do where, how do you feel right now? How do you feel right now?
I feel very neutral. Hungry.
Yeah, neutral, hungry, yeah. Content, yeah. Yeah, I feel a little hungry and excited because I'm so excited about this discussion. So just kind of awareness without any judgment and what's going on surrounds you. Those are more like a mindfulness. And meditation, there are several ways kind of interpret meditation. Some of the meditation really focusing on emptying your thought. Everything should be gone, emptying your thought. And maybe focusing on one dot, maybe saying Om, right? Yeah, those are more like meditation. But there are lots of confusion because there is mindfulness guided meditation. Yeah, if you kind of look up in the YouTube and all
it
things.
says an activity designed to increase focused attention with ultimate purpose of improving your mental state. Like me taking a shower, doing like a face mask, that's a form of meditation. It's an activity to like calm me down. So like, even if I'm doing this for like 5 or so minutes, like isn't that technically meditation?
So yeah, it can be lots of in a gray area defining exactly meditation and mindfulness. But when you're focusing on the mindfulness, definition-wise, just kind of accept your what you're aware in right now. It can be really mad and sad and angry and hungry, and so meditation sometimes we really want to focusing on one thing and distracting other things. Kind of pay attention toward one thing. That's more like a generalized definition. But maybe for you, you feel like it's the same. Meditation and mindfulness, for you, it's the same. Yeah, it can be. But I mean, you can discuss together and then you can kind of share with us. Okay? Yeah. So how about the psychoactive drugs? Good. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. So maybe focusing on, do you drink coffee? Maybe I'm gonna ask, so, do you drink coffee? Anybody, you really need to coffee? It's kind of in addicted kind of stage, some of them. Without coffee, I cannot function, right? So maybe we can explain about withdrawal symptom. If you do not drink coffee, what comes into your, like a body and your mind and all things, right? And there's like a withdrawal, and what is the other one? You need to get more and more and more in order to have the same. What's the word? I cannot think of it right now. Withdrawal and that's it. That's addiction. that's the part of the addiction. So dosage kind of you need to increase if you need to experience the same feeling, right? Yeah. I will talk more about them. So those kind of basic concepts, and maybe under the stimulant and depressant, what kind of those maybe psychoactive drugs are there, and maybe you can focusing on the drinking alcohol, because people think drinking can be maybe stimulant, because whenever I drink I feel happy, but actually it's not depressing because maybe one sip of maybe alcohol maybe make you happy, but when you kind of more and more, you do not remember and very lethargic, right? So maybe talk about those, yeah. And marijuana, and right now it's Oklahoma, it's legalized for the medical purpose. So maybe you can kind of gently touching about those. Okay, good, yeah.
They go into more we're like some people's voices are relaxing.
Are you doing good? Yeah, no problem. Yes, get along very well. Okay, awesome.
agree with that. So on that one, I wrote
Oh, wow. Very exciting. Okay.
some might help you process in a bit, like you pointed out. Others might guide I'm assuming if 7, have you ever woken up from a dream feeling strong emotions like sadness or fear?
Very good.
Yeah, definitely.
Then you have those like really good dreams. And I was by. Yeah. I was dreaming something crazy happens, and then you wake up and nothing crazy happens.
Or you're like mad at someone and then you're like, oh yeah, you can't really do that.
Okay, I'm gonna give you about 2 more minutes, and then maybe I'm gonna begin to and lead a class, and then maybe I'm gonna ask you, your group, yeah. So I will give you more time to discuss, yeah. But I guess in 2 minutes, maybe I'm gonna begin to and lead, and you can jump on all different kind of topics you can discuss, okay? Yeah, in 2 minutes, yeah. So, Caleb, if you don't mind, could you maybe share about, what was really happening? I mean, I know you said you do not remember,
Yeah,
but
really
you can kind of maybe
But I
try
can see,
to
like, I
remember.
seen the video though, so
Oh, okay. So you can describe it to
Yeah, I can
us?
describe the
Yeah,
video.
that would be good because hypnosis, it's really cool and mysterious kind of topic too. But still, we want to use it because for the medical purpose, some people they suffer very chronological disease. Somehow they give some like a relief after those hypnosis. But it's okay. Maybe just gonna do our best, and I'm gonna help you. Okay. Mhm. Excuse me. Sorry.
Actively engaging with somebody, or if I'm just sitting on my own doing my little hobbies, then I think it really just depends on context, but I'm also going to try to stop not being mindful.
Okay, maybe we can talk together. It's going to be really interesting topic and also a class because you will be the leader and I will be the helper and we are going to discuss all together. Okay? Yeah. So this is time. We will talk about sleep, dreams, hypnosis, psychoactive drugs, and other altered state of consciousness, including meditation and mindfulness. Excuse me. Sorry. Thank you so much. Okay. So we want to talk about some consciousness, maybe not consciousness, and altered state of consciousness. So Buddhist monk engage in meditation. If you are in very deep meditation, maybe it's not like a typical consciousness, more like a little bit of altered state of consciousness. And Jeff, who is a regular recreational drug user, probably he's in not like a fully consciousness, maybe a little bit of altered state of consciousness. Kiona, a high school student who has volunteered to be hypnotized at her after prom program. So I know, Kayla, we have a person who got hypnotized, and when you got hypnotized, you do not remember. So that's definitely altered state of consciousness. Do you agree with that? Yeah. So anybody, I feel like I'm in an altered state of consciousness. I really need to wake up. I need my coffee. Anybody, you feel like that? Yeah, nobody? Oh yeah, wait, one person? Okay, good. Thank you. I'm sorry, excuse me. Okay, so we are gonna talk about those consciousness, awareness of yourself and your surroundings. Okay, let's talk about sleep. When you're kind of looking at here, they look so peaceful. Is there anybody want to be asleep right now? You want to go home and sleep? Okay, several of you. Yeah, good, good. Let's talk about why do we sleep? Why do we need to have a sleep? So sleep team, yeah, and also other team too. Have you thought about why do we need to sleep? I want to keep playing, maybe keep studying, yeah, whole night. Yeah, why do we need to sleep? Anybody? Yes.
I know one of the reasons that people think why is for the brain to process and to recuperate from the day.
Okay, good. Anybody would you like to add on that? Why do we need to have a sleep?
Like you need to to refresh like your brain because like at least for me, if I stay up a long time, like my processing speed slows all the way down.
Yeah, so we need to have a 7 to 8 hours sleeping time. Yes, Carson.
The body needs time to regenerate and send proteins to fix things.
Yes, very good. Physically, maybe all the recover of our fatigues and ligament and all things, right? Very good. Anybody would you like to add on that? I think did you raise your hand, Josh? Yeah.
Yeah, looking at the board right there. Any one theory is necessarily the answer. I think it's a little mixture of all of them.
Yes.
Because our brain is really complex, so it needs to rest, and to be able to retain things like we do, it needs to rest. And to conserve energy, you see that in all kinds of animals, like bears hibernate in the winter whenever they can't get food. So I think it's just a little bit of everything.
Little bit of everything. You kind of agree with that? Yeah. I mean, since we have a specialized dream team, I want to hear from your opinion. Anybody would you like to? Why do we need to sleep? Yeah.
To let our brains and body rest and recuperate.
Very good. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, very good reason. So thinking about that, there are lots of scholars who want to study about sleeping, just like your group. Your group interesting about sleeping, right? Just like you, they are all interesting about sleeping, and they try to study for entire their life. Yeah, why we sleep. Yeah, first reason is inactivity theory. Maybe you can thinking about in the past, we didn't have a light. Yeah, so thinking about the nighttime, there's no light, it's really dark. Yeah, so if you do not move inactive, usually at nighttime, there is some tiger and maybe cheetah and kind of furious animals. It's time to walk around. They're kind of roaming around all the time, right? So at nighttime, if you do not move and kind of inactive, it's less likely you got hurt from our predators. So that's the one of their reason. You feel like it makes sense in activity theory? Yeah. So in terms of that, and energy conservation theory, we talk about it. Yeah. Maybe we really need to restore our energy to maybe live another life, another day. Yes, that's the main reason. So restorative theory and energy conservation. Basically, people think energy-wise, we do use more energy in the daytime comparing to like a nighttime. So when you kind of having conserve your energy at the nighttime, you may have a better, kind of more active the tomorrow's life. So kind of relating energy conservation theory and restorative theory. So restorative theory is more focusing on those fatigue, physical fatigue, mental fatigue, cognitive function, part of that, kind of restore, maybe having good sleep. I realize our group, usually we have a good sleep. 7 to 8 amount of those hours sleep. Raise your hand. I remember half of them. Half of you are kind of having about 7 to 8 hours sleep. Yeah, kind of half of you, which is good. Yeah. So brain plasticity theory, thinking about that newborn baby. Have you ever seen newborn babies sleeping? Yeah. So when you're kind of looking at their newborn baby sleeping, sometimes they feel really, they look very peaceful, but sometimes their eyelid is shut down, but the eyeball is moving. Have you ever seen that? Their eyeball is actively moving even though they kind of close their eyelid. Yeah, those are rapid eye movement to sleep. So our dream team, I'm sure they're going to prepare about those REM sleep and non-REM sleep, right? So rapid eye movement to sleep will happen half of the sleeping time for the infant. newborn infant, and half of them, they will have non-rapid eye movement sleep. Usually REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, we adult, we do dream. All kind of a dream will happen. Rapid eye movement sleep. But for the babies, they're making all the brain, those in synapse, and all different kind of neurons. So that's why they sleep too much. Maybe, for us, we feel like they're sleeping beauty, right? So they usually sleep 16 hours, among 24 hours, newborn baby. Yeah. Would you like to be a newborn baby? So you don't need to study and sleeping for 16 hours? Yeah. So 8 hours of REM sleep, rapidly working on brain development, and 8 hours of like really relaxing and true and deep sleeping. Those are like a newborn. But still, as an adult, we do have a brain activity and restore of brain, but comparing to newborn baby, much less likely. REM sleep, we do dream. But for the baby REM sleep, they're making lots of synapse and brain development is happening. So we really need to respect baby's sleeping time, because they're actively working, right? And the last one is memory consolidation. Through sleeping, we really need to have a good sleep, like a 7 to 8 hours sleeping, so our memory can maybe remember better the next day. So I know tomorrow, remember, we are going to take online exam 1. Are you ready for that? Yeah, we have a study guide, and you can choose any time. Yeah, so maybe in the 10 a.m. through 11:55. So you can kind of choose any time slot and take an exam. So I know you want to have a 100 points, perfect score. So you may sleep, you do not sleep and kind of keep studying until tomorrow. That's not a good idea. According to the evolutionary theory, memory consolidation will be more happen. You really need to have a good amount of sleeping. Okay, good. So let's watch sleep deprivation video clip, and then I'm going to hear from sleep team. How do they find it out? Okay, good. We are going to watch video clip. Okay.
Sleep deprivation is when you get less than the recommended amount of sleep. So say 8 hours per night for an adult, maybe 9 to 10 hours per younger person. So sleep deprivation would be when you get less than the optimum amount of sleep. I don't get enough sleep because I have children. So they require a lot of my time. I also have to get very, very early for one child at 6 a.m. Then of course they're up until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And I would like an hour or so of me time before I go to bed. So that keeps me up later and later. But honestly, it's just the fact that I look at my phone before I go to bed.
I feel sleep deprived a couple times a week just because of juggling a job and school and things like that.
Some of the reasons I don't get enough sleep, I'm on the phone, or I'm binge watching, or I get off of work late, so when I get off I'm just kind of up. I don't want to go to sleep, even though I need to.
I was sleep deprived in my very first semester. It was just a total change from high school to college. The change of it put a lot of stress on me, and it just made me not get enough sleep, and that caused me to fall back on homework, and I just had a bad start because of it. I learned from my experience, I don't want to repeat that. So yeah, just stay away from sleep deprivation for sure.
When I don't get enough sleep, I feel tired for the most part. I don't have any motivation to really do anything. It's just another day, great. I don't look forward to it sometimes, to go out and go to work and go to school.
Like my eyelids are heavy, that my feet are heavy, that I am slower to move. I feel sluggish, my get up and go is gone, and I really don't feel motivated to kind of do the things I need to do, so I don't do them. I know that I could be paying more attention in class, but sleep deprivation robs my focus.
I definitely don't realize the extent of sleep deprivation's effects on me until something bad happens or something bad nearly happens, that I realize that I could have taken proper precautions to prevent a particular thing from happening by just simply paying attention and being more alert.
Sleep is the number one most important thing, and when you're not getting enough of it, you're not getting what your body fully needs.
Okay, good. I really want to hear from our sleep team because they've been working so hard about questions related with the sleep deprivation and sleep quality and all things. Yeah. So if you don't mind, sorry. Okay, yes.
With sleep deprivation, it's harder to like remember things. Some of us may have a headache. We have a lack of motivation.
Yeah. So that was really major as a sleep deprivation. Yeah, good. Anybody, when you do not have enough sleep, you have like a special feeling or maybe some consequences. Anybody? Okay, yeah, several of you. What is that?
My consequence, like I'm just not focused. Like you can be talking to me, I'm zoned out. I just want to go back to bed.
Yeah, thank you. Anybody? Yes?
Typically, when I'm more sleep deprived than usual, I'm less likely to interact with other people when I'm more irritable.
Oh, yeah, just go away. I want to be alone. And then pay attention to all me. Okay, good. Thank you, Josh.
My main consequence is whenever I get up after a night of bad sleep, it takes me a lot longer to get into myself, if that makes sense. Like it's a lot harder for me to wake up and come out of sleep.
So you really need to have a good amount of sleep, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. Anybody different consequences? And we kind of all agree with that. Irritability and moodiness, kind of angry and that kind of feeling. And cognitive slowing, I cannot pay attention. And even though a professor says same thing again and again and again, but still I don't get it, right? Because your mind is really here, not here yet. Okay, so cognitive rigidity and decreased motivation and unintended sleep. Probably Josh's example can be relating unintended sleep too, because still maybe in sleep status, not fully coming back to like a normal status, right? Good. Awesome. Let's go. Here. Have you talked about the circadian rhythm? Not really. It's okay. So circadian rhythm is we do have a 24 hours, our whole time, right? And if you're looking at here, around 11 and 11:30, that's kind of highest alertness. I'm really thankful. Our class start 11:30. So I know you are very high alertness right now. Do you kind of agree with that? Yeah. So maybe in the beginning 8:30 and maybe 9 feel like, I need to get up. And maybe 11:30 you feel like fully awakened, which is really awesome. Anybody, I'm kind of night owl. Maybe I'm working better at the night time. Yeah. Kind of more than half of you. How about early morning, early bird type? Yeah. Okay, yeah, couple of you, yeah, several of you, yeah, not you, but two, yeah, two of you. Okay, so as an early morning person, yeah, two of you, what time usually do you get up, Trenton?
4 or 5.
4 or 5? Yeah. So when you get up, what do you do?
Well, first I get on my phone. So I like to have like phone time in the morning, and then I get ready.
I see. So you have your phone time, maybe 1 hour time?
Yeah.
Yeah? And that kind of begin to your day, maybe starting maybe 5:30 and 6?
Yeah, it helps me. I guess it wakes me up.
Maybe all kind of stimulus, right? Kind of looking at the screen and kind of give you some waking up. Okay. How about Abraham? What time do you wake up?
Well, typically if I don't have a schedule, I would wake up around midnight and essentially just do regular stuff like getting ready for the day or taking care of house chores.
Okay.
But if I have a schedule that applies to other people who are doing something throughout the day that's outside of the house, I typically wake up at 6.
About 6. Okay.
And if it's like that, I typically make some coffee early in the morning.
Okay, you need a coffee. Anybody, you really need a coffee in the morning? Without coffee, I cannot function. Raise your hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So those people are your maybe the experimental group of people. You can talk about psychoactive drugs, including those caffeine too. Yeah. Okay, good. We will talk about that. So those circle like circadian rhythm. We are gonna watch video clip and we will talk about the explanation about all the circadian rhythm. Okay, one more time, video watching.
Circadian rhythm is the brain's way of signaling to the body that it's time for sleep. So it generally goes along with when the sun rises and sun sets. Usually, the sun comes up and, body temperature starts to rise, your heart rate starts to rise, blood pressure, signaling your body to wake up. Then your brain wakes up, you're more alert, and you go about your day.
I'm a night person. My peak is usually at night, but whenever I have work at 6:45 in the morning, my peak has to be through midday or else I won't make it through it. So I usually have to use coffee to try and get myself awake in the morning to try and perk up since I'm more awake at night, and then I have to find something that'll soothe my mind at night to try and get me to go to sleep.
I'm more of a night owl. I tend to stay up pretty late at night, and that's partly due with social media and stuff, and then also the last job I worked overnight, and so that kind of messed up my circadian rhythm. So when it came time to switch back to a normal schedule, it was kind of tough, so I'm still, more of a night owl.
I actually have to take melatonin because I am a night owl. My sleep cycle is different. I'm not saying from everybody, but just for me it's different. I'm more alert in the morning. During the day, I kind of lose that alertness. But at night, I feel like I'm more alert than I was in the morning.
Usually the things that disrupt the circadian rhythm would be my phone being next to me, because it's just one more thing where if it goes off, I automatically wake up and want to check it. Having the TV on can affect it because then I want to see what's the next show.
Circadian rhythm can be thrown off by working at night because you're up through the whole night into the morning. So going to sleep in the middle of the day may have you up again at night.
Whenever a new show on Netflix comes on, I kind of just tend to binge watch all the way through, and then I realize it's 5 a.m. and it's I need to go to bed. I just watched one episode after another.
Okay, good. Anybody you really like to binge watching? Like Netflix and other maybe, drama. So you realize, I feel like I just kind of watched several episodes and it's already 3:30 a.m. Have you noticed and those kind of experience? Yeah. So circadian rhythm, we can talk a little bit here. So circadian rhythm means in our body, we have those systems at the daytime because light comes, sunshine, sunshine, sunrise. Our body gives some signal. There's a portion of suprachiasmatic nucleus. I did a good job, right? Kind of it's a really wrong name. Suprachiasmatic nucleus, those part, it's under thalamus. Yeah, it's here. So under thalamus, those are hypothalamus. It's really sensitive to the light. So thinking about in the nighttime, it's a really bright, daytime. So maybe stop kind of giving some signal. Stop secreting melatonin. Yeah, so kind of stop secreting melatonin. So as a person, you kind of wake up, kind of ready for the day, right? And the nighttime, kind of dark, it's kind of showing the night, sunset, and kind of giving some signal, give some secreting melatonin. So we feel sleepy at the nighttime with the darkness too. So on the line here, hypothalamus tells pineal gland to secrete melatonin at the nighttime. So we have natural melatonin. Everybody, we do have natural melatonin. So nighttime, we're supposed to be sleepy, fell asleep very well. But I know some of you have a really hard time. Sleep in and sleep a good quality of sleep, and then you just kind of keep waking up, right? But our body actually kind of, adjust to those time. Melatonin will kind of make us sleepy at the nighttime. It's kind of screening at the nighttime. But early morning, suprachiasmatic nucleus, that part, it's kind of ding, 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 ding. It's a morning, bright in the daytime, so stop secreting melatonin. So kind of be ready to wake up and then do your regular life. Okay, yeah, that's our body system. So we can talk a little bit about circadian rhythm. And in the morning, maybe we do see the light, and then kind of say day and night. And we do eat. Anybody you eat breakfast all the time? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, not really. Like maybe a couple of people. How about lunch? Yeah, you do eat lunch. Yeah. How about dinner? Yeah. So we can kind of thinking about breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Those are time-wise. And we feel like there's a kind of, maybe I'm going to call this a one day. Those are certain time, like a meal time. Meal time can be divided our circadian rhythm. And shift work. Have you ever worked night shift work? Anybody? Okay, yeah, kind of more than half of you. So I really want to give you this one. So this one, Melody, if you don't mind, could you read?
Many undergraduate students have worked the night shift, either part-time or full-time. Some of you may be doing so now. Others may have a friend or family member who has worked night shifts. What effect did it have on you? Did it disrupt your sleep? Did it negatively influence your health or happiness? If so, how long did it take to notice these effects?
Okay, good. Did you kind of maybe talk about that one too as a group? Yeah. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. Since we have a lot of night shifting, those experience. Talk together who is next to you. And you can use this one for your reflection paper topic. How many pages do you need to write? Two. So you can kind of share your own experience and what was the consequences working as a night shift. Yeah. And it doesn't need to be you, maybe your dad, your mom, your sister. Yeah. So talk together who is next to you. If you can answer those questions. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Talk together if you have any experience.
But I just knew when I was like just going to kindergarten.
Okay, so anybody, you feel like, I think this is really good question for me because I do have experience and maybe I can talk about all that kind of things. Anybody? Yeah, I feel like this is really good topic. Could discuss as a reflection paper topic? I mean, you don't need to. Yeah, if it's not that attractive, I will introduce more and more other topic. Anybody would you like to say and talk a little bit about maybe your night shift experience? Yeah? If you don't mind.
I mean, working night, it's like, I mean, for me personally, like I work fast food, and like you get the drunk people coming in, you tired, you don't know what they're trying to say, like you trying not to go to sleep. It's like when you get off of work, that drive, at least for me, the drive home sucked, like because I'm trying with my whole energy to stay up to not crash, and when you go home, like I was stupid, I didn't go to bed immediately until like an hour and a half later. And then when I woke up, I was like, it's gone. Like, I was like, man, I cannot do that again. Like, so shout out to my night workers. Like, it's not easy to do.
I see. So how long have you worked as a night shift?
I only worked one shift at night shift, like only one time in my life.
One time.
And then you were like, nope.
Yep, nope.
Maybe not for me.
No, it's not for me.
Okay. So maybe Caleb, you can write a maybe reflection paper topic as if you want to. Yeah. Good, good. So I know we have several people you have experience, so maybe it can be a good topic too. Okay, so let's go. Let's talk a little bit about stages of sleep. Yeah, have you talked about that one or not really? It's okay. Maybe I can explain and other topic you can kind of add all the information. Yeah, so stages of sleep, when you sleep. Because imagine when you kind of go back to bed and at the beginning stages, maybe some of you feel like it's still you, maybe somebody call you, maybe you can kind of hear, yeah, kind of more like a theta wave, like a kind of light sleep. And you feel like you do hear some of the part of the conversation, but not fully kind of get into those, deep sleep more and more. So if you're kind of looking at there, REM, what does the REM stand for?
Rapid eye movement.
Underline, important concept. REM sleep. So REM, rapid eye movement sleep. Imagine those little infant, eyelid is shutting down, but eyeball is keep moving. Those are REM, rapid eye movement sleep. So you can kind of remember the eyeball is still moving, right? Rapid eye movement sleep. REM sleep, it's happened for us more like a dreaming. We do dream a lot. Where's our dream team? We even have like two teams, Dream 1 and Dream 2. Yeah, dream teams, they have a lot of things to share with us. So dream, non-REM, non-rapid eye movement sleep. So other sleep like stage 1, 2, 3, 4. Stage 1 and 2, that's more like a shallow sleep. You kind of begin to have a sleep, yeah, kind of light sleep. Those are stage 1 and 2. And stage 3 and 4, slow wave. What does that mean? It's like deep sleep. And when you are in deep sleep, even though maybe something happened, you do not hear and you just do not remember. Anybody you experience sleepwalking when you are young? Yeah, several of you. Do you remember anything about sleepwalking? Probably not, but maybe your mom, your dad told you, right? Yeah, when you're maybe 6 years old, you just kind of walk around. The dangerous thing was you open the door and then go outside and come back. But as a child, you do not remember anything because those things can happen deep sleep, when you have really, really deep sleep. I mean, we all need to have a deep sleep. Kind of, that's the restoration of the part, right? Our body kind of restore all the, fatigues and, maybe cognitive despair and all things, right? Yeah. But I guess, it's really hard to get those, deep sleep. And then REM sleep. What does the REM stand for? REM stand for one more time? Rapid eye movement sleep. So those are kind of in a cycle. Yeah, not only like, when you kind of maybe go to bed, maybe let's say maybe 10 p.m. and then in the morning get up, you 6, it will be happen. Stages 1 and 2, stage 3 and 4, and REM sleep. No, it goes, that cycle, 4 to 5, usually. Yeah, maybe 8 hours sleeping. Yeah, kind of go stage 1 and 2, deep sleep, REM sleep. Stage 1 and 2, stage 3 and 4, deep sleep, and REM sleep. So a couple of you do remember certain dream because dream is happening during the REM sleep couple of times, kind of cycle-wise. So have you ever maybe dream, couple of different dream, kind of mix it together? Yeah, when you kind of dream? Yeah, several of you? Yeah. So maybe that's the reason. It's not only one REM sleep. Couple of, like 4 to 5 cycle of those. Okay, it's really interesting, your sleeping time, right? Okay, so here we talk about that. And if you, maybe here, so she is wearing EEG. EEG is, we talk about EEG a little bit, electroencephalograph. Do you remember we talked about brain development and CT, MRI, and functional MRI? Yeah, so that's one of the things is like a EEG, electroencephalography. So here you wear those device, yeah, and she just kind of peacefully sleep. And then if you're looking at the monitor, it kind of show all the sleeping activities. Yeah, so maybe they will measure all awake, and then maybe stage 1 and 2. Yeah, it looks like a little awake stages, like a brain wave-wise. But when you are deep sleep, stage 3 and 4, it's a slow wave, kind of in a big and slow wave. And then REM sleep, look at the REM sleep and awake sleep. Awake. Almost the same. So what does that mean is when you are in REM sleep, like having lots of dreams, you are awakening. You are not fully taking a rest. So if you have a lot of dreams, almost like an everyday kind of struggle of all the dreams, we are not fully take a break. Your brain is still actively working. Yeah, just like awake stages. Yeah, those are stages of our sleep. Is it interesting? Yeah, good. So people say REM sleep is more like a paradoxical sleep because, even though we are sleeping, our brain is still actively working. So you are not fully taking a break. Okay? So let's talk about, so sleep team, maybe this is time. Would you like to share anything you discussed together as a team member? Yeah, maybe those questions, if you don't mind, you can kind of try to read those questions and answer. Yeah, if you don't mind, yes. You can come front, yeah. And maybe one of you or maybe all of you, yeah, it's okay. You can just kind of present. If you feel comfortable over there, would you like to maybe sit there and then present? That would be better for you? Yeah, you can do that in that way too. So everybody participate and we want to learn from you. Okay?
So the first question is, how does the quality of your sleep affect your mood and productivity? And we wrote it definitely affects ability to focus. It makes my mood a little bit grumpy. And I'm not as productive if I don't get good sleep.
Yes. Very good. Yes.
The second question is, have you ever experienced sleep deprivation? How did it affect you? Because sleep deprivation can cause you to lose focus and the ability to think. It can also cause headaches.
Very good. So we've been talking, we kind of agree with our discussion too. Yeah, kind of big class discussion. Okay, good.
The third question was, what are some common causes of poor sleep and how can they be addressed? And we said, like having the lights on or sound in the background, caffeine, high stress levels. So I guess just to get better sleep, you could try to do a dark and quiet environment and try to limit, I don't know how you limit your stress, but.
Okay, yeah. I like the question. Anybody you have a special strategy to have a better sleep? Yes.
Me personally, I hit the gym at night, so I'm tired already, so it'll be easy for me to go to sleep.
Okay, good. But I heard the other story too. If you kind of do exercise, too much right before sleeping, you just kind of feeling awake, not go to sleep.
Some people, at least for me, I can't speak for everybody else, but that's at least for me.
Okay. I totally understand, agree with you. So maybe kind of make you exhausted. And then that's when you go back home, you just can better sleep. Yeah? Good. Anybody? Different solution? Good sleep? Drinking milk? No? Was it good or not? Maybe it's a rumor or... Anybody you try to drink milk before sleeping? Because people say that helps. No? Okay. Any other thing? Yeah, Carson?
I switch out my phone for a book, an hour before bed. So I fall asleep when I'm reading most of the time. So.
That's a really good one. Yeah, that's a really good one. Thank you. Yes, keep going. Yeah, sorry.
I put a podcast on, something I can just listen to and I fall asleep to it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, awesome. So that's all you discussed so far? All the questions? Or yeah, you can keep them. Yeah, other things.
We also, the next question is, how do sleep habits differ across cultures? One of the things is some cultures set aside time to nap, depending on age or for Americans, with kids they have time to nap.
Yeah.
Depending on how old they are.
Yes. Yeah, preschool they have even a designated nap time, right? Yeah.
Question 5 is, some cultures have nap traditions like siestas. Do you think naps should be more widely accepted in workplaces or schools? Why or why not? And we thought that yes, they should because it could increase productivity because you rest and then you're more energized for like your second half of the day. And it could also be helpful for kids or just people whose home lives restrict their sleep. So maybe like if there's a single parent and so when they're at work, that's the only time when they're not like taking care of their kids. So then maybe they need a nap throughout the day, during the day to help them re-energize.
I really like this question. Thinking about that, maybe we can all answer for those. Do you really want to have some official nap time?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Raise your hand. I think maybe that's really good idea. Okay, so when to when? Any suggestion?
I'd say right after lunch, whenever your productivity starts to fall.
Okay,
So somewhere around like 1 to 2.
1 to 2, 1 hour. You feel like it's good? Maybe it's not enough. 1 to 3. Yeah. Actually, it's happening. It's happening. Like in Mexico and other like some Spanish-speaking countries, and also Italy too. One of my friends, they went to Italy as a mission, and they lived for 1 year. And she kind of shared about those nap time thing. I do not know if they really need to take a nap, but there's like a breaking time. Like 11 to 2, and that was pretty long, like 11 to 2 or maybe 1 to 2. So every public, like a post office, they close. Yeah, those 11:30 to maybe 1:30, those are 2 hours and 3 hours. And maybe you can take a nap, I guess, those time. So those are official taking break and maybe relax. And then maybe around maybe 2, they go back to work. Yeah, so we do not have those official nap time. But if we, 30 people here, maybe insist, we do need nap time. Maybe it will be happening, but everybody, do you kind of agree with that, like a nap time? But if you do have a nap time, I guess if you're thinking of European country, they will have a very late dinner. Yeah, dinner because they took a nap and having meal kind of long like a meal lunchtime. So they may have a meal starting from the 7 and 8 and kind of drinking wine and keep talking about their life until maybe midnight. Yeah, so it's kind of a little different life schedule and lifetime. Would you like to try in that way? Yeah, that will be really cool. Maybe we can try, and then if it doesn't work, maybe we just kind of go back to previous, today. Nowadays, we do not have a nap time. Yeah, it will be cool. Any opinion about those nap time? Yeah, some country, they have not only 1, maybe 2 different nap time. Yeah, I think 2 is too much. You need to study, right? Okay, yeah. So I think that's the monophasic means American, we do have only 1. Yeah, kind of in the sleeping time. Maybe biphasic, like a siesta, and Italy and other European country, they may have 2, kind of big sleeping, taking a resting time. So that's really cool. So anything would you like to maybe add on them? Maybe next question, and if you have any answer for those.
6 is in some societies, staying up late is seen as productive, while in others, early rising is encouraged. Which do you think is better? He said due to early work, people are more likely to be productive in the morning, but depending on sleep schedule, some people can tend to get more done at night.
Okay. Maybe we can ask you too. Do you feel like maybe productive wise, would you like to work in the more like a morning? Yeah, kind of morning. Yeah, morning. Raise your hand. Morning. Okay. How about maybe afternoon? Take a nap. Maybe afternoon would be better. Okay, yeah. So, it's really depending on the person, right? Yeah, good, but thank you so much. Okay, next question.
How does screen time before bed affect your sleep? For me at least, if I'm like watching TikTok or scrolling on Instagram, it definitely like stimulates me, and then I'm thinking about whatever video it was or whatever crazy thing they were talking about. So, or like watching TV, you're binging something, and then you don't want to stop, you don't want to turn it off.
Yeah, I want to keep watching. Yeah. Okay, good. Would you like to add on them maybe next question? Because those are all related questions, right? 7, 8, 9. Would you like to answer those?
Have you tried any sleep tracking apps or devices? Do you think they are helpful? None of us have personally tried any sleep tracking devices. We can see how they'd be helpful just in like understanding your sleep and like how you, I guess, how you sleep.
Yeah.
But we don't think that it would really change the way that we sleep or affect it.
I see. Okay. Maybe the last question, if you be maybe working together.
It was, do you think social media and work culture contribute to sleep problems? Why or why not? We said yes, because if you're like working, late shifts or then having to wake up early the next morning, it might make it hard to get proper sleep. And like we said, like scrolling late at night makes it hard to fall asleep.
Okay, good. Those are really good conversation because I'm gonna show the one. Before this. Yes. So you may choose this one for your reflection paper topic. It's gonna be really good one. Danica, because you can see right here. Danica Borton, could you read?
Consider the number of brightly lit screens to which you expose your eyes in your suprachiasmatic nucleus every night. TVs, computers, tablets, smartphones, and perhaps even more. How much time do you spend on these screens? How close to bedtime? Do you look at any screens while you're in bed? How have you noticed your sleep being influenced by screen time near bedtime? Will you or do you allow your kids to use screens when their bedtime approaches?
Okay. I think this can be a really good reflection paper topic too. So talk together who is next to you. How would you answer? Do you do like the screen time right before? But Carson shared with us, she tried to not to watch. Instead of that, he's reading books, right? Yeah. So talk together who is next to you. It will be really good topic. You can talk together.
I don't believe I'm my phone.
So, there's a chair in the front. Can you maybe sit there if you feel comfortable? Because maybe that would be better for you. So all the way, yeah, all the way front, yes, yeah. Maybe I can move because one student was sitting on the floor, so I kind of invite him to come here. Yeah, he's coming.
That is terrible. I think that works.
You can sit here.
What are you doing here? I do not feel bad when I'm like,
Okay, maybe we can talk together. Anybody, would you like to share your experience? Yeah? Screen time? Maybe we need to check first this. How many hours do you do like a screen time per day? 1 to 2 hours. 1 to 2 hours? Okay, one person? 1 to 2 hours, yeah. Maybe 3 hours. 3 hours per day, 3 hours. 4 hours? 4 hours, yeah, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 hours? 5 hours? Yeah, kind of 1, 2, 3. 6 hours? 6 hours screen time, 6 hours? 7 hours, average like 7 hours. 8 hours, 8 hours, yeah, 2 people, 8 hours. 9 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. Yeah, 10 hours. Because you kind of check every week, they kind of report you, right? Yeah, 10 hours, no one? 11 hours? If you do not raise your hand, what does that mean? 0 hour? Yeah, so I know we really like to kind of see through our phone, maybe iPod and iPad, but I guess this is really important question. Yeah, maybe we can kind of talk a little bit about this one. Will you, or maybe do you? Yeah. If you become maybe parents, yeah, would you maybe allow your kids to use screen time right before the bedtime? Or maybe I'm gonna maybe restrict because maybe that's not a good idea.
Absolutely not. They're getting flip phones.
Okay, absolutely not. And you're really concerned about their growth hormone, and it will be secret between 10 to 3 a.m. Okay, good. So do you feel like this is a good question for you to answer reflection paper? Okay, good. Yeah, so you can choose that one too. Since we discovered, try to see all the sleep, I'm gonna adding on a little bit, but let's a little bit talk about the dream. Everybody, you do have a dream journal, that paper? Yeah, dream journal, yeah. So maybe I will give you time a little bit and try to kind of write down. If you remember any dream, yeah, maybe your past dream, maybe recently just kind of having some dream, you can kind of write down. Yeah, write down maybe, 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah. Then you can talk together who is next to you. Did you dream yesterday? Yeah, you can kind of writing down those dreams. Okay? Anybody, you need a dream journal paper? Do you need one? You have it? Yeah. Okay. There you go. There you go. Oh, it's okay. You don't need to, share because this is not assignment. We want to kind of talk together and then writing down. So, you do not need, okay. Yeah, okay. It's okay. So you can talk together. Yeah. Okay, maybe you can listen to me while you are writing your dream. I want to remind you, today is due of your in-class assignment, your first in-class assignment, brain function while you are driving. I know we already passed last week, but some of you, maybe you need to still upload your answer, right? Yeah, some of you, if you haven't done yet. And tomorrow, what do you need to do? Online exam. So please do that, okay? Don't forget. And if you forget, don't be panic. Email me, okay? Email me, kmoon@rsu.edu. Okay, yeah, but I just want to remind you, tomorrow is the day. Try to be ready and take online exam. You will be fine. Okay? And also, do you feel like this kind of discussion first and, lead together? Did you enjoy today's lecture too? Yeah, so yes, good. Maybe next Tuesday, we are going to keep discuss about that topic together. Yeah, good. So please bring anything you have those paper, and then we are going to discuss together. Okay, good. Yeah. Have a great day and great weekend. Don't forget, tomorrow you need to take exam 1. Okay, online.